All right. Happy Thursday, everybody. And if you're with me on the VOD or on YouTube, appreciate you making me a part of your day. Sorry for the late start there. Had some unexpected tech trouble. I could have sworn that we were all set for the new content update, and then turns out there was an additional update, and it was just refusing to install. Luckily, though, we've gotten somewhat good at completely redoing our install in a very fast manner. And hey, Devil Dude, wonderful to see you again. Sorry about that hiccup. Hope you're having a good week. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, great to see you for the first time today. Yeah, the first time. No, but luckily, well, not luckily, but once in a while, an update will fail to install, and I have to completely reinstall Finitas in order for it to properly write. But that would normally mean if I redo my install, I have to re-download all of like the movie data and song data for stuff that's outside of the base content. And I've gotten pretty good at not only getting a new install to actually get settled quickly and get the update, but also then quickly repatch in from local storage all of that song content, so I don't have to re-download anything at Konami server speeds. It's just a little annoying because I checked for this exact situation this morning before I started work, and nope, no update. But suddenly today there was an update pending. Cuvelia, wonderful to see you as well. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Congrats on the first 11, by the way. That is a huge milestone. Also, before I forget to mention, Devil Dude, those gains you've been posting in DMs, you love to see it. Alright, so let's get into client, figure out where offset is, get warmed up post-haste, and then get to work. too bad, especially for our first song of the day. All right. I think we'll do one more warm-up, and then we'll start getting into requests. And again, appreciate y'all being here. I do see we have a few more folks starting to join in. We did just go live, so if there's anybody new to the stream, wonderful to have you here. And also, please don't be afraid to ask any questions. Huge part of why I stream is to help folks either get into these games or just get more involved with the music game community. So catching up on chat. Devil Dude, Tuesday, Anxiety Spike. Oh, that nice. Sorry to hear about the anxiety spikes. That's awful. I hope the rest of the week has been better. And again, recent progress that you've been making in 2DX is phenomenal. And also, happy birthday. Yeah, you had a couple of ludicrously huge gains, but also upgrading some of the lamps as well, like the pass fails, like absolutely phenomenal. Not too bad. And hey! So, Zan, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate that. Hope you had an amazing session. I'm guessing we were doing some Dancy Box. Let's see. Yep, drinks that mania. Yeah, hope you had an awesome stream. Thank you so much for the raid. For folks coming in, hi. I'm Shinji. Typically, I play doubles on 2DX. If you do have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Tonight, we are focusing on failing forward. We're still getting warmed up. Had a late start because of Infinitas refused to update. Had to redo our install, but hopefully in the next, 40 minutes or so, we'll be ready for falling downstairs for fun and profit into some 11s. And also, Geeks, Para, Fippy, thank you all so much for resubbing. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much. Also, Venomith, Nowhere, wonderful to see you. Hope you're all having a great Thursday. So I'm gonna need just a moment to catch up on all that, because I do try to do shoutouts and thank yous at the end of streams, and I want to make sure I don't miss anyone that came in. But yeah, thank you all so much. And also, there's a ton of gift subs. Zan, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. Thank you. Also, I see Geeks and Zan about a year and a half on being subs. It does not feel like it is nearly that long. Thank you all so much. Holy heck, I need to get caught up on chat. Yeah, thank you all so much. That is incredibly kind of you all. But again, Zan, hope Step Media went well. I'm guessing Fear Mix has been rocking and rolling. And again, Faults, or Para, but Fippy, Geeks, Venomith, Nowhere, wonderful to have you all here. I just want to make sure I caught everything and also everyone, because I'd hate to miss someone during thank yous and shoutouts later. Okay, so up next, now while we are trying to fail forward, song requests are still open. If you do want to request something, just hit that hexagon near chat. And if you're not sure what's in the game, don't let that stop you. You can use the list or song list to see what's here. Plus, requests can always be open-ended as well. And Zan, stream went pretty good. Got booster taste, so it didn't go too hard. Fair. You know, you need time for the 5G to fully install. All right, so. Up first, Cuvelia's asking for a classic that just got added to Infinitas this month. While we're here, before we jump in, we'll just quickly take care of these other unlocks. All right, much obliged, Cuvelia. So yeah, we're going to go in on the normal for now. We'll do the hyper in another eventually. It's from 4th style. And for folks that don't know, originally, 1st through 4th in 2DX, there was no doubles. It was what was called battle mode. And it was essentially like couples mode. It was a chart made for 2 people with a shared life bar. And then around 6th style, when doubles actually became a thing, all those old battle charts, they just got grandfathered in. So that's why sometimes on older songs, you'll see the singles is like level like 3 to 5, and then the doubles is like 5, 10, 12, because it's meant for 2 people, and yeah, 2 people, it's super easy, but 1 person, not so much. I'll take that triple on site rate. That wasn't too awkward. But yeah, there was definitely a little bit of battle chart to it. Yeah, usually the worst you'll see for battle charts is you'll see keys and turntable at the same time. And it really does make things a nightmare. Yeah, it's like Q-Value's mentioning, there's a couple of songs that, just because of battle chart shenanigans, it's 6, 12, 12. Yeah, such a good song. Really good addition this month, and much obliged for the request, Q-Value. Alright, so let's see. Up next, Fippy's asking for Chewing Good. Love this song. I'm actually surprised that we got this, because we recently got a Rootage song pack. And it's from Beast Rover. It's from 2 styles later, but it got included in that pack, and the song's amazing. And hey, Princess Mexico! Wonderful to see you. Hope you're doing well. Battle Yodel Mix. Yeah, not quite the right game, but you're relatively on the mark, Fippy. Such a good song. Much obliged, Fippy. And hey, Jimmich! Wonderful to see you. Hope you're having a good relative end of the week. And again, also, Jimmich hyped that song up for a couple months, not even knowing it was about to hit Infinitas, so thank you for that, because, yeah, absolutely followed through, too. Also, 28 months. What is the passage of time? Like, the past few years have been so weird for that. And thank you so much, Damage. Alright. So, up next, we've got a request from Venomin. As we get that queued up, reminder, just about 15 minutes before the hour. Normally we take a stretch breaks once an hour on the hour. We had a late start today because of some tech trouble, so we'll be doing that first break like 15 past. So we've got about 30 minutes. And again, thank you all so much for being here. I know we just recently had a fantastic raid from Zan, and again, thank you. But a quick reminder, for anyone new to the stream, first off, wonderful to have you here. But also, please don't be afraid to ask any questions. A huge part of why I stream is to help folks either get into these games or just get more involved with the music game community. So up next, Venetham is asking for a VJ Army. Really cool thing about this song. So normally, the VJs, the folks that do the background animations for 2DX, they just get a song and then they have to do whatever. For this, Good Cool approached the 4 major VJs at the time and said, hey, make whatever you want, and then I'll make music to go with it. So as we go through this song, you're going to hear 4 definitive genre changes, and you'll see that the video changes with it. And that was basically all the VJs just kind of freestyling, essentially. And as far as I know, they haven't done anything like that since, and it's one thing a lot of players are hoping gets revisited because it was an amazing idea, and the song itself is super good. Such good stuff. Still wishing that we had a revival of two-step in general, like not just for 2DX, but like overall. It's such a fun genre. Did the IGN this month? No, we got Broken My Heart and Watch Out Part 2. Much obliged, Venetham. Appreciate it. Wait, what are the... Oh, yeah, so that's the other thing. And that's a good point, Devil Dude. So, on the result screens, like the characters that you see on the result screens in 2DX, those are the VJs from like a character and story standpoint. Also, the folks that do the BGA work for 2DX are also called VJs as well. So it's a dual term. So you're not mishearing or like getting confused. It is actually used for referring to both things. Alright, let's see. Up next. So Devil Dude's asking for Papu, yeah? Love the chart on this. And I know we're about 10 minutes before it happens, but again, Devil Dude, in advance, happy birthday. Yeah, strongly agree, Fippy. Like, the song in general is really good, but, like, the chart, I figured it would be a little bit more on the annoying side. Like, it would be more, like, jack heavy to, like, better match the vocals, but it's a blast. And hey, Hobnob! Wonderful to see you again. Hope you're having a good later half of the week, and absolutely. So, yeah, after this, we've got a request for Black Lolita from Princess Mexico. Not surprised, given that they are a stan of that artist, and rightfully so. But then, yeah, after that, we can do some other good cool. 19 November, that's... Hold on, that is good cool, right? Or is that DJ Spagno? That is good cool, yep. Ooh, just shy of the double. That's fine. I do believe we do need to shift offset just a bit, but no surprise because we're actually starting to warm up, so to say. And again, Devil Dude, always happy to play that for you. Hey, Melissa! Wonderful to see you! Appreciate the well wishes, and yeah, Lexi's also doing well. She's definitely been exploring more at night when she thinks no one is around, so I'm hoping to get her to be a little bit more willing to venture outside, so to say, even when people are up and awake. Yeah, wonderful to have you here. Alright, so, up next, Princess Mexico's asking for Giga Thrash. And again, for a, relatively speaking, new artist to be Monty, like Black Lolita has just come out swinging. couple of close moments groove gauge-wise, but yeah, worked out in the end. Yeah, little sloppy at points, just some execution errors on my end. We'll get there, though. But yeah, super strong song. Much obliged, Princess. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the best song in 2DX, but I'm not going to disagree with you, because, you know, if Black Lolita is your jam, definitely one of their stronger entries. Yeah, strongly echoing Cuvelia. Like, not my favorite, but absolutely respected. Alright. Up next, Hobnob was asking for 19 November. Get some more good cool up in here. Such a bop. Hey, Yaladre! Magnifique! Wonderful to see you both. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Appreciate you making me a part of it. Yeah, just absolutely solid. Thank you, Scientist. I want to say I've heard of it, but it's not immediately ringing a bell. And yeah, Cuvelia, like some songs in 2DX have like held up well, and then others have, yeah, aged like fine wine. Definitely one of them. Again, Hobnob, much obliged for the request. And yeah, Devil Dude, we're hitting midnight local time for you again. Happy birthday! Prog rock with jazz fusion with 7 yeah, all of that scans. Alright, so 1 minute past the hour. Normally we take stretch breaks once an hour on the hour. We did have a late start today, had some tech trouble earlier, so we are going to be taking our first break in 15 minutes. And again, thank you all so much for being here. I know we had that major raid from Zan, and again, thank you. But again, for anyone that might have joined in since, wonderful to have you here, whether you've been saying hi in chat, or you're just lurking and vibing, or if you've been with me on the VOD or on YouTube. And again, please don't be afraid to ask any questions. Huge part of our streams to help folks either get into these games or just get more involved with the music game community. So, We do have a couple challenges in the queue, but I am not ready for those just yet. No other requests at the moment, so let's keep trying to scale upwards to be ready to dive into the deep end. Let's do... We should be okay for 10s at this point, at least in terms of quote-unquote tricky 10s. I believe announcements are a mod-only thing, and I believe that's also a relatively new thing for Twitch as well. And also, Kivelia, thank you for doing that, because you beat me to the punch. Much obliged, because, well, not that you beat me to the punch, but I forgot that was a thing even I could do, because there's a couple other things for chat that are new to Twitch as well. I believe announcements only like a couple weeks old. So, yeah, thank you, Kivelia. Much obliged. And again, Devil Dude, happy birthday, and appreciate you making me a part of it. Good stuff. I didn't think we were going to be that cleanly or that close to PB, because we are still actually warming up for trickier charts. It's such a good boss song by Nekomata. Emperor's Place was amazing for boss songs. They're months old? Really? Yeah, I know about the built-in shout-out command and disabling raids, which I am very happy for. Because, yeah, love getting raided right as you're about to wrap up. But I could have sworn announcements were a part of some of the changes to chat recently in terms of, chat notifications, like first-time chatter, etc. Huh. Shame on me. Alright, so not too bad. Yeah, let's keep on pushing. Ooh, I know. And before we jump into some definitely cut before its prime soda in terms of arcade rotation, I know that Watch Out Part 2 got added. I know the Another is out of range, but what's the Hyper? 9.6. Might play the Hyper of that next and then give an easy 11 a shot. Bad. Yeah, I'll take minus 55. Especially for the first hour of play. Not even, really. Ooh, such a good song. And yeah, Sassy Soda, best soda. Exactly. Alright. I think we'll do one more song, and then we'll take our first stretch break, just to try to get things relatively on track for the next break. Let's do an easier 11, because then we can also get the 11 AA out of the way. So yeah, hopefully, I want to say within like the next 15 minutes, like after the break, we should be ready for like really jumping in the deep end. For right now, it's the IIDX Infinitas. Now, so I do see we have some challenges in the queue. Q-Valia, appreciate it. Should hopefully start getting to those in like another 3 or 4 songs. Yeah, I think for right now we'll do say hi to Daisuke, take our first break, and then when we come back from the break, do another kind of stamina check, and then start doing bad ideas for fun and profit. Not gonna lie, with some of those execution errors, closer to PB than I was expecting. Yeah, tonight might be a good night for trying to fail forward. Alright, so with that, again, normally stretch breaks are on the hour, slightly late start, so at this point, we're going to be taking our first stretch break. As soon as the servers respond, thank you. Alright, so, maybe it's been a while since you've, before I miss this, Magnifique, yeah, Ryu Star and Daisuke, always a banger. So, maybe it's been a while since you've last stood up, walked around, gotten some water. That's what I'm going to be doing, and I invite you to join me. And remember, folks, if there's someone that you haven't heard from in a while, even just a simple message of, hey, how are you doing, could be a world of difference. So please be sure that you're checking in on the folks that you care about. And I'll see all of you wonderful folks in 180 seconds. Right. Welcome back, everybody! Before we jump into more songs and shenanigans, again, thank you so much for being here. Whether you've been saying hi in chat, or just lurking and vibing, or if you've been with me on the VOD or on YouTube, really do appreciate you making me a part of your day. And a reminder for anyone new to the stream, first off, wonderful to have you here. But also, please don't be afraid to ask any questions. Huge part of why I stream is to help folks either get into these games or just get more involved with the music game community. So, let's do an easier 11, and then from there we'll start going into some of these challenges. I do see the Sharp Striker is up first, which I believe is a... Oh, I'm misremembering. I thought that was a .4. That's a uprated another. Okay, so let's do that easier 11 I had in mind first. And then we'll jump into Sharp Striker. after this, we should be good to go. You know, should being the key word. And hey, to Wally! Wonderful to see you as well. Appreciate the well wishes. Hope you're having a good later half of the week. I didn't realize we were that close to PB. Actually, I would have tried a little bit harder in the first half if that were the case. Yeah, we are doing a lot better than I think I'm doing. Whew. Hopefully I can keep my act together long enough to maybe actually get some PBs tonight. I'm sure we will, just, you know. Yeah, don't stay up just because of me, Devil Dude. Again, appreciate you making me part of your birthday. Hope you have an amazing day tomorrow. And yeah, Afro Knuckle is a really good song for a Nekomata. It was Spada, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's really fun. Plus, as an 11, both on the singles and doubles, it could have easily been a much harder 11 and like overcharted, and I'm so happy it's not. Yeah, have a wonderful rest of your night. Alright, so let's try our first challenge. I know Cavillo's asking for Sound of Geo Horn, which is an uprated 10. I could have sworn it was a harder song. I thought it was like an 11.4, but it's just a 10 that's a 10.7. Right. This song is a marathon and a half. I don't think I have any notes on it. No. Yeah, this is just an absolute onslaught. Oh, we had that! Still, I'll take plus 114 for now. But yeah, that song is so ludicrously dense. Yeah, we will happily take that triple-digit PB. Plus almost 40 off on our miscount. Love to see it. Marked for highlights. And again, Qvelia, much obliged for that challenge. Whew. And let's actually add runback notes. I'm not going to add that to runbacks for tonight, but... Alright. So, yeah, that was a little bit of a hit on stamina. So, let's go to the other new song this month. I know that there's a reference to it in one of the challenges, Qvelia. I'm gonna refund that, because another's an 11.8, which is well beyond the realm of bad ideas for fun and profit. But while we're here, we can take care of those unlocks. Google Sheets, please. But yeah, Gearhorn went much better than I was expecting. Whew. But yeah, for right now though, let's say hi to Yoshitaka, Mathematism, and friends. So yeah, we'll use this as a relative taking a breather, and then we'll jump back in. I'm kind of surprised we still don't have the original Watch Out. Like, I do like part 2, but I like the overall vibe on the original a lot more. All right. Oh, -4. Yeah, we'll get that next time. I think the original is licensed. I remember hearing that at some point. I forget the exact details. But yeah, Yoshitaka. If I remember correctly, Resort Anthem, which this is from, I believe that was the last 2DX that he was sound director for. I know for Tricoro it was LED and Nekomata. and I forget if Linkle was LED or if it was still Yoshitaka, but like this is right at the end of when he was like the, like, you know, icon for 2DX, kind of like how Naoki was for DDR in the early years. Whew. Alright, let's start ramping back up. Let's do... Yeah, let's go for an easier 10 as opposed to a tricky 9, and then we'll fall down some more stairs. Before we jump into some very fun hardcore, again, thank you all so much for being here. Whether you've been saying hi in chat, lurking and vibing, or if you've been with me on the VOD or on YouTube, thank you so much for making me a part of your day. Anybody new to the stream, wonderful to have you here. And also, please don't be afraid to ask any questions. I know we're angling to do harder stuff to hopefully get better, but huge part of why I stream is to help folks either get into these games or just get more involved in the music game community. Again, half past the hour. About 30 minutes till we take our next stretch break. Again, wonderful to have you all here. So much fun. Hey, Liard! Wonderful to see you. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Yeah, I know that a lot of the Konaste games right now have been having some really interesting either like bundles or song pack sales. Glad to hear that you got some more content. More importantly, hope you are still enjoying Lively, which you likely are. Alright, so let's dive back into the deep end. What else was in the challenge queue? Right, Reminisce. I remember Balloon Run. Let's see, what he's clocking at? Reminisce is flat 11. Also a flat 11. And then last but not least, Never Fade is, yeah, 0.6. Thought so. So yeah, let's get to some classic June. Ooh, and I do have run back notes on this too. Right up there. Okay. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. As always, Cuvelia, much obliged for the challenge.
Take me back to where it began. Visions flooding my memories. Shadows in the back of my mind calling to me. Every day I'm happy in life, but it still seems a mystery. And I feel as time passes by, pressure in me. I won't forget, escape from this maze. Chaos inside keeps on yearning to stay. I know the shadow is moving much closer. Will I find a way? I can see it now in the distance. It's not just a fantasy. Wakened by your voice, I finally found release. And we'll carry on, fight the battle that stays with us till the end of time. And continue with this never-ending fight. Reminiscence awakened by destiny. Bonds never broken. I promise as we keep knowing that our mission will take us to new worlds. Go further and beyond. Dive into the darkness. Everything moves on.
Oh, I did not think we were gonna get there. Good stuff. Wonderful, wonderful. Marked for highlights. Thank you for the well wishes, Princess. Thank you for the kudos, Cuvelia. Around level 25 11. Nice! Yeah, I know you said we were debating getting some 2DX controllers. And yeah, you're totally fine there. No apologies needed. Ooh, let's take a quick look at that. Yeah, that is an 11 from S&J, at least according to my sheet. And survey says, I'm actually quickly jumping onto S&J just to make sure that that's still accurate. One thing I do need to do is check for any changes, because from style to style, sometimes the S&J rankings get changed. Yeah, so it looks like Madrugada might have gotten recharted in Cannonballers. One moment. If that's true, I wasn't aware of that. Well, the original, the DJ Troopers chart is also an 11. So, kind of doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll have to confirm what version it is in Infinitas. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll have to investigate that. Whew. But for now, let's kind of catch our breath and then jump back into the deep end. Let's do... Yeah, I think I saw that chatter about the table layered. But yeah, so I'll have to check on Textage and then take a look at the VOD later, and I'll be able to confirm what chart's in Infinitas. My guess is that it's the Cannonballers version, but at the same time, when did Cannonballers come out? That was, let's see. Okay, Cannonballers came out. I thought it might have come out a little bit later than I was thinking. It came out in late 2017. So given that the chart for Madrugada was in Infinitas in 2019, it's likely the Cannonballers chart. And hey, Kitty! Wonderful to see you. So far, so good. We've only dipped our toes into the deep end a couple times, but it's been some pretty successful ventures so far. More importantly, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good later half of the week. Such a good song. Love the just absolute like love shine clap in the middle of it. Yeah, talking about sharks, it wouldn't surprise me either, Q-Valier, because like whenever there's a newer option, like that seems to be what they default to. I don't think there's like ever been an instance of like different charts in Infinitas versus AC. So end of the year 30. I think you'll get to 30 sooner than that. If you're consistently playing, you're gonna start stepping up pretty quickly. Really? So Remy, wow. Okay then. Oh. Yeah, that's really surprising. Okay, so let's jump back into the deep end. Up next, I was asking for a Blue Moon. No notes. All right, let's go. Yeah, so there's a solo about 2/3 of the way in, and then it's just kind of coasting from there song-wise. Just need to do a little bit stronger on that solo, because otherwise, we're pretty fine for the rest of that. Such a good song, though. We'll take plus 83. Nice, nice, nice. Well, thank you, Velia. Much obliged for the challenge and the kudos. Talking about popping difficulty, and this is why our JAMA exists. Yeah, that's definitely part of it, kitty. Yeah, if this got recharted, and then like charge notes got introduced, yeah, this could be a really spicy chart, Princess. You are not wrong. All right. Let's see. So Never Fade Away is going to be absolutely a train wreck. And I'm trying to remember if Soliton Beam is quote-unquote the bad one. No, it's Quantum Teleportation that is the nightmare on DP. Soliton's just a 0.2. Yeah, let's do an easier 9, and then I think we'll do Soliton Beam and then Never Fade Away. Also, before I forget, just about 10 minutes before the hour. So we got roughly that before we take our next stretch break. Probably take our next break at about 5 past, because again, slightly staggered because of the late start due to the tech trouble. And again, thank you all for being here. Got quite a few folks tuned in tonight. And again, whether you're in chat or just lurking and vibing, or if you've been with me on the VOD or on YouTube, again, thank you so much for making me a part of your day, folks. Really do appreciate it. And for anyone new to the stream, wonderful to have you here. But also, please don't be afraid to ask any questions. Huge part of why I stream is helping folks either get into these games or just get more involved with the music game community. Yeah, the past one or two songs, I wasn't sure if we were early because, you know, harder charts, missing more notes, but yeah, we are a hair early. Quickly poke offset and then jump back in. Thanks, Oshiji. Much closer to triple than I was expecting. Good stuff. Such a good version, too. I'm so glad that we've got that on the doubles hyper. Alright, up next, Princess Mexico is asking for Soliton Beam. I'm not sure what my status is on this, but we'll find out in a few seconds. Ooh. This should be hilarious. Let's go. I was worried we were going to fumble that on the ending. We will take that. Servers, don't you dare. Servers, thank you. Yeah, I honestly thought we were going to drop that during the ending. Good stuff. Princess, much obliged for that challenge. Julia, thank you for the kudos. I was wondering... Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like a prequel or if it's just like meant to be adjacent to Quantum, but yeah, there's definitely some correlation for sure, Princess. Yeah, wonderful seeing you, Magnifi. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Alright. Let's see. So, up next, we have Never Fade Away, which is a 0.6, so... I do want to do something a little bit on the easier side before we jump into that, otherwise that's asking for stamina trouble. Yeah, let's do something strictly for funsies. Ooh, and Broken Eden, I'm actually going to veto that. So that's a 0.8, if I remember correctly, but also, it is just way out of my league. It also has some awful scratch chords as well. One of the last charts to have such kind of chords in it. So I'll give you your hexa back. If you want to toss something else in the queue, go for it. Very solid. Good stuff. Ooh, is it a 0.6? All right. Yeah, whether it's a 0.8 or a 0.6, it's just, it is one of the few charts that I know that playing it is just going to be a bad idea, either for like literally like arm muscle or other reasons. There's only a couple that I can think of that would that I'd say no to, like Broken Eden, Root 80s, and there's like one or two others. But yeah, it's just because of the chart having those scratch chords, I've played it a couple times kind of as a meme, and I also know that in general playing the chart, at least right now, not a good idea. Alright, so we are hitting the hour. Let's do one more song, and then we'll take our next stretch break. Plus the next song on deck is likely going to be a hit to stamina. So we've got a 0.6 to go after. Never Fade Away. I'm pretty sure I've played this at some point. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oof, barely over that B mark. Buckle up. Yeah, server maintenance can sometimes be annoying, but I've just kind of got it ingrained at this point. But yeah, I've always encouraged folks to, if they use Outlook or like Google Calendar, to just make it a recurring event so that, never creeps up on folks. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this song that's going to be relentless, but yeah, I imagine the percussion is going to be up there, especially since it's really technical soda. Oh, yeah, that is really tricky. Super close to PB, though. I think we're only like minus 16. Yeah, minus 19 off of the B, 28 off PB. Hey, we managed to lower our miscount. Yeah, we'll take that. Whew. Yeah, that is exactly the kind of onslaught I was expecting. I remember the front half had all of the mirror chord shenanigans, but then, or the mirror stuff, but I forgot how many rapid trills there were oscillating back and forth for the second half. Whew. How are you meant to hit this? Keep in mind, Princess, this isn't even a 12. And this is only an 11.6. It's not even a 0.8 or a rounded up 12.0. It gets worse. So yeah, very happy with that effort. No regrets. Right, so at this point, it is a couple minutes past the hour, so it's time for us to take our next and last stretch break of the stream. So, maybe it's been a while since you've last stood up, walked around, got more water. That's what I'm going to be doing, and I invite you to join me. And remember, folks, if there's somebody you haven't heard from in a while, even just a simple message of, hey, how are you doing, could be a world of difference. So please be sure that you're checking out on the folks that you care about. I'll see all of you wonderful folks in 180 seconds. Alright, welcome back everybody! before we jump into more songs and shenanigans, again, thank you so much for being here. Whether you've been saying hi in chat, lurking and vibing, or if you've been with me on the VOD or on YouTube, really appreciate you making me a part of your day. And for anyone new to the stream, wonderful to have you here. And please don't be afraid to ask any questions. A huge part of why I stream is to help folks either get into these games or just get more involved with the music game community. Ooh. So yeah, Dr. Honda's tends to be really demanding on the others, especially for doubles. So that's gonna be a good one, Princess. All right, so just fell down some stairs with soda. Let's do something a little on the easier side, relatively speaking, just to get back into the swing of it. Let's see. And yeah, then we'll check out Madrugada. I'm really curious about the fact that it's got the older charge. And yeah, talking about difficulty creep, like for a long time, folks would have said that Poppin was absolutely harder at higher tiers than 2DX. Yeah, they both games have their moments. Yeah, for Dr. Honda. Just gonna take a very quick look. So let's see, we've got Dancers with Snow Fairies, which is a 12.3. Kami-sama, 9.3. Also got that song from Linkle, that's a 12.5. There's got to be other Honda, and it's just different artist alias or spelling. Let me see. Yeah, Midnight Detentia. And it's also Parashock Troopers, or Halo Jump. That's probably going to be the best one to try, because like everything else is like either uprated 9s, which or actual 12s, but I don't remember the last time we did Parashock Troopers DPA. It's a 10 uprated to a 10.7. So yeah, after Madrugada, we might take a look at that right then. good song. And given that that was also the debut of the Kuro Neko Dungeon alias, such a strong entry. Yeah, just increasing progressions of you gotta be kidding me. That's not far off from the truth, Twali. Alright, so up next, yeah, let's take a look at Madrugada DPA. Because, yeah, if that's the Troopers chart, that is definitely a little bit of an eyebrow raise. 50 miscount, just shy of an A. I know I've had lots of timing trouble on this, so I don't think it was that tricky though. Let's jump in. And yet we have not had a moment of positivity at Cuvelia. So, a reminder, folks, you matter, you are valid, and you deserve to be happy. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, be it friends, family, coworkers, but most importantly, yourself. Because in those moments of trouble, when either anxiety or depression or stress, are getting the better of you and you start to get overwhelmed, your perception is going to get warped. And those lies of that you don't deserve to be happy, things can't change, you don't have control, they might seem to be a little less like lies and maybe like potential truths. And I always repeat this point as often as I do because I hope through repetition, in that moment of difficulty, you're able to remember that no, things can always change. There is always something that you're able to do. And again, you matter. You are valid. You deserve to be happy. And the world is always a better place because of you being in it. For what it's worth, I'm incredibly grateful to have you all here. Barely over the finish line, both for the NC and the A. We will take both. Servers, thank you. Excellent. Kivelia, much obliged for that challenge. And the kudos, appreciate it. We might be able to hard clear that. Let's mark that for runbacks in that regards. Alright. So, while we're in Troopers, because stamina-wise, doing alright, let's also take a look at, Halo Jump. Mid-level B. Feels about right. Let's see if we can upscore it. Princess, thank you so much for this challenge. Then after this, depending on stamina, we can stay in Troopers with Replay, which was, I forget if that was Spada or Pendule for the AC revival, but it was originally a Trooper CS. That did not feel like PB pace, but yeah, we'll take +7. PBs are PBs. We take those. Whew. Yeah, accuracy on that is really tricky, but that's the chart more than anything else. Good stuff there. And again, Princess, appreciate that challenge, and thank you for the kudos, Kivelia. And yeah, right, it was Rootage for Replay, because that was in a recent song pack. I forgot, I could have sworn it was earlier. Yeah, stamina-wise, still doing alright, so let's keep on rolling. So this is a .2. I could easily see this being more of a .4 with lots of downtime, but we'll find out one way or another in a few seconds. Yeah, that is definitely something could easily round up to being a 0.4 instead, especially with that opening and then the just constant mini trills in single hands in the ending. But honestly, as expected, especially thinking about other Slake material, yeah, we'll take that. Not bad, not bad. And yeah, both in regards to Replay and Parashock Troopers, yeah, amazing songs both, Cuvelia. I kind of wish Honda had been more like the hard house and the orchestral that Parashock Troopers initially opened up with, but like all this material has been wonderful. All right, so definitely need to catch our breath a little bit. And again, Cuvelia, much obliged for the challenges. Same with Princess Mexico. Debating the EX. Yeah, let's be bold. Why not? Oh, we can totally get that. Adding that to runbacks for now. Alright, let's move on for now. Whew, okay. Let's see. What is something wonderful? I forget what that clock's in at. I know that got recharted. 11.2. Okay. I know Broken My Heart is going to be a battle chart, so I'm actually going to pass on that for now. But Max Love is a 10.7. 10 rounding up. Okay. And then what is next? That is, or next tails, I should say. That is a 0.2. Okay. Let's go with Max Love for now. Ooh, that A with triple-digit miscount. Ooh, this is gonna be a ride and a half. I know I just looked it up. What was something wonderful again? It was 11.2. So yeah, we'll probably do that next after this, depending on how stamina's going. Sorry for all the questions. No, nothing to apologize for. I mean, all of them are pretty on the mark for stuff to try out. And, you know, that's the point of the stream today. Nothing to apologize for. Yeah, that's absolutely an 11. Especially with how long that solo on right hand goes for. Holy heck! Yeah, I'm actually putting in notes for now just so that way that doesn't catch me off guard in the future. Oof, no regrets though. Very close to PB. Thought would have been closer to miscount, to be honest. But, no regrets. Much obliged, Givelia. And hey, Lambo! 68K! Wonderful to see you both! Also glad to hear that, Moombo is with you. Hope you're both doing well. And, yeah, so far so great tonight. Really, no complaints. More importantly, though, hope all of you are doing well. And speaking of which, half past the hour. So just a quick reminder, we've got roughly 30 minutes before we'll start wrapping things up. And again, it is wonderful to have you all here. As always, whether you're in chat, lurking and vibing, or if you've been with me on the VOD or on YouTube, thank you so much for making me a part of your day. I really do appreciate it. And for anyone new to the stream, I know we are focusing on harder stuff to try and get better. Please don't be afraid to ask any questions. Huge part of why I stream is to help folks either get into these games or just get more involved with the music game community. And we are focusing on failing forward. As always, though, there is that 50-point song request in addition to the challenges. So if that's something that strikes your fancy, hit the hexagon here, chat. Whew, for now, though, before we jump into something wonderful, let's catch our breath, relatively speaking, and then keep on falling downstairs for fun and profit. Yeah, Lambo, Moombo, 68K. Wonderful to see you. Hope the later half of the week is treating you well. Such a jam. I didn't even catch that you had streamed earlier, Lambo. Apologies for missing that. Well, this song's nice. It's true. That sequel dress, nice. Love it. Glad to hear you had a good session. All right, so now that our arms are a little less on fire, on to the next challenge in the queue. So Keely's asking for something wonderful. And I know this got recharted. I forget exactly when. And if I remember correctly, it used to have vocals, and then when it got recharted, the vocals got removed. I might be misremembering that. A low D with only 50 misses. That is... it's a bit of a concern, but... let's go! Yeah, that ending kind of came out of nowhere, but it was more accurately like just the second half. It just kept going. Whew. Yeah, how about that plus 116? That is not nothing. We'll take that. Whew. Much obliged, Cuvelia, as always. Security for all hell breaks loose. Yep, basically. Also, 68k, roughly K, a little over. Everything's pretty okay. Sorry to hear that the week's been a little less than kind. Fingers crossed, tomorrow's a better day. And again, appreciate you making my shenanigans a part of your evening. Yeah, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, very happy with that raise. Thank you, Cuvelia. You didn't even remember what song this is. Let me check. Right! I thought it looked familiar because we were looking at Honda songs earlier. Yeah, so we'll catch our breath. And then up next. Yeah, we'll go for Rootage, I think. As always, much obliged for the request, Lambo. Excellent! I was really hoping to hang on to the FC, because like that opening, I was super off accuracy. So yeah, we'll take a PB while we're at it too. Good stuff. Excellent. And again, Lambo, much obliged for that request. Appreciate it. Hoping to make that happen. Also, Lambo and Cavelia, thank you for the kudos. As I started capture stream, thank you, 68. Really do appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, so let's jump back into the deep end. Up next, we have a Rootage to go for. Haven't played this yet. It's a 0.2, so that's a bit surprising. Just trying to get the song queued up. A little tricky to quickly search for because of both the infinity symbol and humor using the sigma. There we go. All right. I just want to have it at the ready for any notes or highlights. Okay. Before we jump in, quick reminder, just about 15 minutes before the hour, so roughly 15 minutes before we start wrapping up. And I know we've been focusing on failing forward, but again, 50-point song requests are open. Just want to make sure folks get those in, because once we do hit the hour mark, at that point we'll play any of them that are in the queue. It's just no guarantees on other challenges at that point, and then we'll find someone to raid, yada yada yada, but that's like at least 20-30 minutes out. Now, though, yeah, strongly agree, Lambo. Given that this is basically the BGM for Rootage, like, yeah, it is very strong, and no surprise as to why Humor rose through the ranks as quickly as they did. much closer to an A than I would have expected. Whew. Yeah, for a sight read, we will absolutely take that. Ooh, so, Princess, for Marie Antoinette, that's an 11. That is uprated to a 12. That will be a bad time. If you want, I'd be happy to play the Hyper, just kind of as like a catching my breath song. But yeah, that another. There's playing harder stuff in the hopes of getting better, and then there's just pain and suffering, and that falls into the latter category. Yeah, song is amazing. Like I was mentioning earlier when we were first warming up, and I played Kung Fu Generation. Like Emperor's Place has such good boss songs. And again, Kivelia, much obliged for that challenge. But yeah, it's been a while since we last played Marie Antoinette in general, so like yeah, why not? Yeah, as Lambo's mentioning, I think Shinji wants to keep his wrist so he can keep playing Hyper Demon, like just in general, because like I do need to play harder charts to get better, including stuff that's out of my range. And right now, I'd say 11.6, maybe 0.8 would be kind of good stuff for me to like try and push myself on. But yeah, 12s and up, yeah, not gonna be able to learn too much from that. Not to mention just arms on fire. Yeah, speaking of Hyper Demon, yeah, sequel to Devil Daggers recently came out with no prior announcement. Absolutely adore that game, and if it weren't for the fact that I was 99% confident, it would not be a good time for all of y'all to try and watch and follow along. I would have been streaming that tonight instead. Cannot recommend that game enough. Are you getting Hyper Demon right now? Best of luck, Lambo. Look forward to competing on the leaderboard. good song. Trying to remember, that was Tomosuke, right? I think that was Tomosuke. But yeah, just absolutely fantastic. Much obliged for that, princess. Quickly hopping on Remy. And yeah, Tomosuke. I thought so. Whew. Let's see. I'm so sorry. That's got to be a relatively newer song, so I'm not remembering that. Okay. And it's a 0.6 too. Okay. Whew. Right. Let's see. Up next, let's do Next Tales, because if I remember correctly, that was a 0.2. And yeah, we'll get to that 0.6 before we wrap, because I do want to really jump into the deep end at least one or two more times. Yeah, next is a 0.2. Let's go! So I forget about Alaturka. What does that clock in at? It's a 10 rounding up. Huh, okay. Figure that would have either been an 11 rounded down or would have been a full-on 10 rounding to 11.0, because Twin Amadeus is really tricky. Getting better at some FPS lately. This one playing UVV. Yeah, best of luck with that. Because I have tried out Devil Daggers a little bit after being in Hyper Demon for a while, and yeah, they are two very different animals, but just in comparison, Devil Daggers feels hilariously slow, and it is so awkward to say that and not be sarcastic. And hey, Scripps, wonderful to see you. Hope you've been well. Appreciate you tuning in and saying hi. Hope the later half of the week's treating you well. Did we adjust soft land because of Marie? We did not. Let's fix that real quick. One more once. So yeah, those chords at the end, oh, those were awful. But yeah, debatably, like it's not quite a 0.4, but it's definitely like not quite a 0.2 either. in a weird in-between space. Ooh. And some of those toggles, especially for the chord trolls, were really tricky. I don't think I've seen that in any other chart, too. Good stuff. Much obliged, Cuvelia. Alright, so we are hitting the hour mark at this point. Again, if you have not yet, even though we are doing Failing Forward in challenges, the 50-point song request is also open and available. If you haven't requested something and you'd like to, just reminding folks to get their requests in. Otherwise, we'll probably do one more challenge and then any 50-pointers that are in the queue. And then we'll wrap up. Might do 2 more challenges, we'll see. I definitely want to try Rosa. Stamina's not too bad at the moment. So let's go for Ala Turca. Cleared with an A. Okay. Let's see if we can upscore. And again, Lambo, much obliged. Really, that did not feel like PB pace. We will take that, though. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's plus 200 or plus 2. Plus is plus. We take those. Alright. And hey, Rachel! Wonderful to see you! So that's likely Bad Maniacs, if I had to guess. So, let's see. We do have a 0.6 I do want to try. And I might try and run back Psycho Rhythm? Maybe not. I'm gonna pass on Sidechain Threats for this time, Cuvelia. So, let's see. Just trying to think of how to sequence things. Yeah, let's go for Bad Maniacs first. Then we'll retry Psycho Sheep. And then get bodied by Rosa. Thank you for the kudos as well, Lambo. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's one of those old charts that absolutely jumps. Plus, it's got older wax style charting, so like lots of scales, lots of scratch chords, all be them like, manageable. But yeah, it is a heck of a jump from the hyper. Was hoping not to let the PB slip. Lost a good chunk of it, but still hung on to, I think it was plus 23? It's such a good song, too. I'm trying to remember, I know that was one of the bosses for Sirius. I forget if it was the non-EMU's extra or if it was the non-EMU's one more. Non-EMU's one more extra stage. Right. Whew. Yeah, we'll take that. Even though we flubbed the ending. Whew. And Rachel, much obliged for that request, helping to make that happen. Thank you for the kudos as well, Q-Valley. And yeah, that emoji is on point, Princess, especially for the missile relays, especially. And rest in peace, Serenoid. Alright, so, before we try out the last challenge we've got in the queue, I did want to retry Psycho Rhythm. Just hoping for the new lamp, but we'll take plus 60 while we are at it. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Thank you for the kudos, Cavalia. Alright, so on to the last challenge in the queue. And again, if you haven't yet, 50-point song requests are still open. After this next challenge, if there aren't any other requests in the queue, I'll probably play one other song as a victory lap and then have our final incandescence and all that nonsense. Whew. But first... Ooh, this is not ending well. No regrets. Yeah, did not think we were going to have that solid of a B. We will take that, especially for sight read, too. Whew. Yeah, that was definitely a quote-unquote bad idea, but got zero regrets. Thank you for the kudos on the run. And yeah, I'm quite happy with how that attempt went. Whew. Alright, so apologies for the repetition, but again, if you haven't yet requested something, now is basically last chance. Just doing my best to sound the bell for last call, because at this point I'm ready to wrap up the stream, but we haven't played Game Changer yet. So let's fix that. I forgot to adjust speed mod.
ocean of sound. Are you ready?
Just love that song. All right, so with that, yep, still not seeing anything else in the queue, so I think it's going to be time for us to wrap up the stream. But before we do that, of course, first we need to do shout-outs and thank yous, and yeah, finding someone to raid. But first, as always, it's time for a final incandescence. All right, so that is going to be the stream for today. And again, thank you so much for being here, everybody. As always, whether you've been saying hi in chat, lurking and vibing, or if you've been with me on the VOD or on YouTube, thank you so much for making me part of your day. Really do appreciate it. So, we'll be live next on Saturday, the 8th, starting at 8 a.m. Eastern. I'm not sure what we'll be streaming. We're either going to be doing Nostalgia or Poppin', just not 2DX, but we'll figure that out. But between now and then, I hope all of you continue to have a wonderful end of the week. Before we do find someone to raid, I do quickly want to say thank you to everybody that did de-lurk and say hi. As always, I track all of this midstream, so if I do miss anyone or anything, please forgive me, but without further ado, let's get started. Devil Dude, so happy to see you. Really psyched about those recent gains and new clears in 2DX. And more importantly, hope you're having a wonderful birthday. Cuvelia, always wonderful to have our favorite healer in chat. Also, lots of gains and new clears recently, including our first 11. Congratulations. Then we also had a tremendous raid from Zankara. Thank you so much. A lot of familiar faces coming in on that raid too, like False Parallax, Kikoya, Fippy, Venothim, Nowhere Dance Club. Thank you all so much. Really do appreciate it. And also, Fippy, Keeks, Para, and Zan all resubbing as well, and then Zan gifting subs. Like, That is beyond generous of all of y'all. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate the support. Princess Mexico, wonderful to see you. Hope you're having a good end of the week. And also Sexy Hobnob, great to see you again. Jamich, always wonderful to have you here. And also resubbing for the 28th month. What has the passage of time been the past couple of years? Again, thank you so much. Melezra, wonderful to see you. Appreciate you stopping in and asking how Lexi's doing. Once I finish wrapping the stream up, I'm probably going to go say hi to her, see how she's doing. Magnifique, I know you already headed out. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Appreciate you stopping by. Also, Yoladre, hope things are going well. Tuwali, always wonderful to have you here. Laird, super happy to hear that Poppin has continued to be amazing for you, because you'd hate to hear someone buying a controller and then things not working out. Kitty Catastrophe, appreciate you stopping in, saying hi. Lambo, glad you had a good session earlier and the new song packs are going well. Also glad to hear you and Moonbow and Arrow are doing well. Looking forward to staying on top of you on the SORAF leaderboards. 68K, wonderful to have you here. So sorry to hear that the week has been a little on the rougher side. Fingers crossed the rest of the week and the weekend treat you better, as it should. And then last but not least, Rachel, wonderful to see you again. Hope you're having a good Thursday. And that should be everything and everyone. If I did miss anything, please forgive me. But for now, let's refresh Twitch and find someone to raid. So again, we'll be live next on Saturday, starting at 8 a.m. Eastern, doing not 2DX. But for now, let's see who to say hi to. Couple of usual suspects, but in terms of whom I haven't rated most recently, I think that's going to be Latios. I'm just very quickly tuning in, making sure that she is still rocking out. And she is. So, let's all go say hi to Latios. Looks like she's doing some taiko. So again, I'll be live next on Saturday. I hope to see you then, but regardless of when I see you next, please everybody, take care, be safe, and for now, let's go say hi to Latios. Cheers, everybody.